Greetings, adventurers. Today's video is sponsored by TTDEye. They are one of my favorite brands that I've sponsored with, and my favorite place to get colored contacts from. I have tried a few different brands of colored contacts in the past. None of the ones that I bought were ever all that comfortable. Now, I've been wearing contacts since I was 12 years old, so I have a lot of experience putting things in my eyeballs. Not everybody likes that. That's okay. But I wanted to try out some different colored contacts once I started my channel to create different characters, different vibes, things like that. And every brand of contact that I bought, they just were not all that comfortable. They didn't hurt per se, but they just, I could feel them and I didn't really like it. Until I was contacted by TTDEye to try their contacts. And they are so comfortable. I can't tell the difference between wearing a normal contact and wearing a TTDEye contact. So I am a huge fan. So they have colored contacts in a huge variety of colors, from different natural colors if you just want to change your eye color for a day, or more fantasy colors, as well as some special effects ones. They even have some specific anime character contacts as well. So they have a huge variety, and they also offer contacts in prescription. So if you're like me and you're blind as a bat and you need, a very powerful prescription, you can get that through TTDEye. Or if you're one of the lucky few that don't have to have, corrective lenses, then you can just get them at 0 power as well and just have the color. So I highly, highly recommend TTDEye. I have used them quite a lot for different characters, different videos, and I'm always really, really impressed with the quality of their lenses. So if you are in the market this Halloween season, or just anytime for some colored contacts, I highly suggest you check them out. I will put the link down in the description, and you can use my discount code WHISPERWINT to get 15% off too. So thank you so much to TTDEye for sponsoring this video, and thank you for watching. Is that some sort of a response now? It is. Oh, hello. Look at you. You are absolutely perfect, aren't you? Oh, I am so happy to see you. We are going to have the most fun together. Oh. I'm so sorry. Alan. Hold on. I'm getting a bit ahead of myself. Just take some deep breaths, okay? I know that this experience of waking up and everything can be a bit jarring. I know that firsthand, but it's going to be okay, alright? Just why don't you take a few deep breaths, okay? Breathe in, breathe out, and feel that air coursing through your lungs. How does that feel to breathe again? Oh, isn't it just wonderful? Okay, I know you may be a little bit confused right now. That's okay. Don't worry. I'll explain everything, okay? And I will take a very good look at you, and we'll see how you're doing. As you are, you're here. The master is going to be so pleased. He thought that you were a failed experiment, unfortunately. He didn't think that you were going to make it for a while, and he was very, very angry about it. But he won't be angry anymore now. He will be so very pleased. And you look amazing. Much better than me, if we're being honest. I was one of the first successes, so I'm a bit rough around the edges. But you look wonderful. How do you feel? I know this is all a bit of a shock, but just physically, why don't you just take a moment and sort of assess physically, how you're feeling, how your limbs are working, how your eyes are working, all of that. How do you feel? Okay. Well, why don't I take a bit of a look at you and we'll see how you're doing for real, okay? Oh, I'm so sorry. I should introduce myself. My name is Shelley. You can call me Shelley, okay? And the master, he will be back soon. He is a brilliant man and he will be absolutely overjoyed that you are awake. But before he gets here, we can start your examination, okay? Right, so I just want to start out and get a good look at your skin, okay? It's very, very important. Need to make sure that all of these stitches are in place and that the flesh is not rotted too much. I wouldn't want something like that. Don't worry about it. It's okay. So with your permission, I would like to use my little light here and just take a look around your skin and perhaps touch your face, touch down your neck a little bit, just so we can feel the elasticity in your skin. Is that alright with you? Okay, wonderful, thank you. Okay, so I'm just going to bring this light in first. You don't have to look at the light, okay? I'm just getting a good look just to make sure that the skin looks like it's alright. We don't want it to be too old, do we? It needs to still be breathable. There's definitely quite a lot of activity. Actually quite good. Okay. When I touch your cheek like this, can you feel that? Wonderful. Can you feel just the sensation of touch, or can you feel the warmth as well? Well, I guess not that my hands are very warm, but they're a little bit warm. Can you feel that at all? Wonderful, wonderful. I'm very pleased with that. Okay, I'm just going to feel around your facial structure a little bit too, okay? Just want to make sure that he didn't pick a skull. Had any fractures in it this time. That was one of the mistakes of the last experiment, is he tried to just sort of reattach a skull. And it didn't work very well. I told him that it was not going to be good. We need to have a solid base, you understand? So, this time he listened to me. Okay, I'm not feeling any sort of cracks in the skull, evidently. Wonderful. Do you mind if I just use my hands and just feel around the back of your head a little bit? Okay, thank you. I'm just going to reach back here. Okay. I'm not feeling anything, any sort of fractures or tender spots. Does it hurt at all when I press right here? Good, good. Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Good. Well, it looks like your cranial structure is in place. That is very, very important for creatures like you and me. Actually, most creatures, I suppose. Alright, now, could you try? It might be a little bit shocking right now, but could you try to just move your arms and legs a little bit for me? Just give them a little bit of a wiggle. Good. Can you move your hands for me? All 10 of your fingers. Wonderful. Do you think that you could wiggle your toes for me a little bit too? Ah, excellent, excellent. That is what we like to see. Wonderful. Alright, now I am noticing perhaps just a slight delay in your vision. Not that you aren't perfectly perfect, but it looks like you might benefit from a little bit of an eye checkup. Is that alright with you? Okay, good, good, good. I'm just going to use my light again, alright? I'm just going to give you a few very simple instructions, like, follow the light, but don't move your head. Or tell me when you can see the light or when you can't see the light, that sort of thing, okay? It's going to be very, very simple. But you let me know if I'm going too fast. As I said, I know that you are a bit disoriented right now. That's perfectly normal. So we'll take it nice and slow if you need to, okay? Okay, now to start out, I just want to see how your pupils react to the light. So for this part, you don't really need to do anything. You can just look right at my nose, okay? You don't have to look at the light. I'm just going to shine it in from the side, alright? Okay, so just look right at my nose here, alright? Just want to see. Okay, good. Good. Yes, there's a bit of a delay. It's not very noticeable. It might be something that just gets fixed over time on its own. We'll see how it goes. Why don't you look right at my nose again, okay? Just going to test on this side too. Just want to see. Yeah, that one, there's another. The delays may be a bit more noticeable on that one. There does seem to be a bit of a problem with the concentric pupillary response as well. That's not something that we like to see. But it's okay, it's alright. The master is a brilliant man. Absolute genius, doctor and scientist. He'll know just what to do. But it would probably be a good idea if I am able to give him some notes on my observations, okay? So, I'm just going to hold my hand in the middle of your face, okay? And then I'm going to shine the light on either side. Again, you don't have to do anything. You can just sort of look straight ahead, okay? Alright. So I'm just going to hold my hand right there. I just want to see how your pupils respond. You see, in humans, when you shine a light into one pupil, the eye constricts, and this should do the same on the other side too, even if the light is not affecting that pupil. That's called your consensual pupillary response. So I just want to see. It's definitely a bit of a delay. Okay, well, that's okay. No, please don't take it as a criticism. It's not your fault at all. Sometimes when you're just hooking up two different eyeballs into someone else's head, different signals can be lost. But it's going to be alright, okay? You are by far the most real looking creation yet. And the master will be so, so pleased with you. And I'm going to love getting to teach you everything. It's going to be wonderful. Wonderful to have someone else around here too. We'll have to pick a name for you as well. You start thinking about what you might want your name to be. It can be whatever you would like, okay? Alright, now I'm going to do some different tests where I'm going to need you to just follow some simple instructions, okay? So, starting out, I want you to just look at my light here, okay? Just look at the light a little bit. I'm going to start moving it around and I want you to follow it with your eyes. Just the best that you can, okay? Okay. Yeah, it's definitely something that we'll take a look at. Don't worry at all. The master will have it fixed up in no time. That's alright. It's really not all that noticeable. You should have seen me when I was first resurrected. I couldn't focus my eyes on anything. It was awful. Of course, the master has helped me quite a lot, and so I am able to use both of my perfect little eyes now. But it's perfectly normal, especially right after being resurrected, to have some trouble in that area. But it's going to be alright, okay? I would just like to get a little bit of an idea of your peripheral vision, if that's okay with you. Okay, so I'm going to have you just look straight ahead, right at my nose again, okay? And then I'm going to bring the light into your vision, and I would like you to tell me as soon as you can see the light, okay? But no peeking, just keep looking right at my eye. Good, good, just like that, alright? Do it again, just tell me when you can see. Good, 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 alright. Do it again, just look right at my nose here. Okay? Good, 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 good. Alright. Alright, good. Excellent. Good. Good. Good, good, well done. You did an excellent job at that one, okay? Now we're going to do the same thing, but the opposite, really. So I'm going to start with the light in the centre here. I want you to keep just looking at my nose, and I'm going to move the light out of your vision. You tell me when you can no longer see the light, okay? Alright, so just look right at my nose here. Okay, good, good, just like that, okay? Good. Okay. Alright. Good. Good, good, good. You're doing an excellent job. Keep just looking right at my nose. Tell me when you can't see the light. Good. Excellent. Well done, well done. You have much more peripheral vision than I did when I first woke up too. I think you're going to do just fine, okay? Now, I'm going to just hold up some fingers on either hand. And I just want you to tell me when you see a number of fingers, how many you see, okay? So it'll be relatively simple. I'm just going to... Good, that's 2. Good. 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 Wonderful. Excellent. Good. 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 Wonderful. You have much better cognitive function than I did when I first woke up too. You're going to be absolutely amazing. In fact, you might even just completely replace me. Shall we test your ears a little bit? I think that would be a good thing to test you, okay? Let me see. I think we'll just do a very, very simple test for this one, alright? Now, I'm just going to make this sound. I'm just going to make this sound on either side of your head. And I just want you to tell me whether you hear it in the left or the right, okay? Left or right, alright? Okay. Good. 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 Both that time. Excellent. That was very good. That was excellent, excellent. Your hearing will become a bit more acute too, just as your body sort of gets used to itself, I suppose. But if you wouldn't mind, I would love to take a bit of a listen to that new heart of yours too, okay? It might feel a bit strange. Your heart is working a bit differently than you might remember, but it is still working. Alright. just going to warm this up a little bit. Is it alright if I place this on your chest, please? Okay. Just want to get a good listen and just hear how that heart is doing. There we are. Wow, that's pretty consistent actually. Okay. That's sounding very healthy actually. Wow. Okay, good. Good. That was wonderful. Do you mind if I take a listen to your lungs as well? I'm just going to place this on your back. Is that okay? Alright, I'm just going to come over here then. Just going to place this right here. Could you take a nice deep breath for me? Alright, one more time, deep breath. Excellent. Okay, good. I'm going to come around on this side now and do the same thing. Alright. Nice deep breath for me. One more nice deep breath, please. Good. Wonderful. Almost nothing in the lungs. That is actually quite unusual. The last specimen we had he had all kinds of things in his lungs, and so his breathing was very, very raspy. But yours actually sounds almost completely normal. That's wonderful. That's such an excellent sign. Now, I do have to ask, and it's okay if you don't want to talk yet, but do you have any memories? Okay. No, it's okay. It's perfectly understandable. I didn't remember anything of who I was before when I was first awoken. Now, I do have to warn you, there may be little snippets of memories from your brain, from whoever had your brain before you do. You might remember them at slightly unfortunate or inconvenient times, and it can be a little bit jarring, okay? So I just want to, give you fair warning of that, but you've always got me to talk to. You've often got the master to talk to. I think that he will be very, very, very excited to hear anything that you might have to share, so I'm sure that once he gets back he will give you his undivided attention. But I do just want to give you a bit of a heads up. The memories can be a little bit strange, feeling like you're almost sort of watching a moving picture. But I assure you, you'll get used to it, okay? Okay, well, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Right, now, if you wouldn't mind, I would love to just take some measurements, okay? This is a tool called a caliper. It just moves out like this, and then there are measurements down here on the bottom. So I just use this, and I'm just going to place this just very, very gently on your face in different places, and it helps me to measure irregular surfaces like heads and eye sockets and things like that with incredible accuracy, okay? So we did work very, very hard on reconstructing your face and making it look as symmetrical as possible. Of course, no one is perfectly symmetrical, and especially we are not going to be perfectly symmetrical, but we tried to get it as close and as natural looking as possible. So if you wouldn't mind, I would love to just take some measurements, okay? Okay, now for this you don't have to do anything, okay? If you want to just sort of relax some of those muscles in your face, just take another deep breath in. And as you breathe out, just let the muscles around your eyes relax. let the muscles around your mouth, the muscles on your brow, to your temples, just let them all relax and enter a state of rest, okay? Okay, good. Now I'm just going to come very gently, place this on either side of your head, okay? Snug. There we are. Okay, good. Put your right foot down. There we go. Just find your page. Here we go. Alright. There. Now I can record all of the measurements so that we are nice and prepared when the master gets back. Word to the wise, he doesn't like it when we're not prepared for him. Yes, but it's alright. I will show you the different tasks that he has me do every day and the different exercises to help me learn and things like that. It's all quite fun, so you and I will get to do them together now, alright? Okay, now I'm going to take just some other measurements around your face and around your eyes, your mouth, your nose, things like that, okay? Right. I'm going to start. I'd like to get just the length of your face here. There we go. Okay. Good. Okay. Got the width, so let's get measurements of the eyes, shall we? It's very important. The master spends a lot of time choosing the correct eyes for people. Okay, good, good. Yes, that's quite accurate. Of course it is, it's the master. Okay, good, good, good. I'm going to get to the length of your nose, okay? So just here from right between the brow and the tip of your nose there. Okay, good. Right, and then the width of your nose at a few different spots as well. Right here between the eyes, okay. And then down here, good, and then down the tip again at the base of the nostrils, okay. Right, good, good, good. And the nostrils. Right, good. I'd like to get some measurements of the facial structure as well. So we're going to do cheekbones, jawline, things like that, okay? Let's start on this side. Okay, we are left cheek. Okay, good. And then the jawline now. I'm just going to move this down just a little bit. Okay, good. On the right side over here too. Okay, that's the cheekbone. Okay, good, good, good. There we are. Yes, he did quite a good job making you incredibly accurate, didn't he? You look absolutely perfect. He's going to be so pleased with you. Right, now I'd like to get just from temple to temple here, okay? Just like that. There we are. Don't worry about his big machines. They're not important to us. Those are for other experiments, he says. There are also definitely a few rules that he likes to have followed. Okay, I'm just going to come up here around the top of the head. There are certain things that he wants us to do and certain things that he definitely does not want us to do. He won't expect you to know all of that right away, don't you worry, but I will be here to help you learn everything that you need to know, okay? Okay. Don't you worry at all. There are times when he can be a bit strict, I suppose, but it's for good reason, alright? It's going to be just fine. Okay, just going to get a few down here around your neck, if that's alright with you. I just want to see sort of the width of the neck there, okay? Good. Right. Do you mind if I take a measurement of your collarbones as well? Okay, thank you. I'm just going to come down here. Alright. Collarbone to the end of the shoulder. Right, and then on this side. Collarbone. Very symmetrical. Well, almost perfectly symmetrical. We wouldn't want to be too perfect, would we? Alright, well, now that we've got your measurements done of your face, I think I would like to do a few more tests on your actual sensations in your face, okay? So I just want to test how you are feeling things a bit more, right? So I've got two different things here. I've got this little brush. It's just a nice, soft little brush here. And I've got this tiny little spoon that's got a bit of an edge to it. It's not really sharp, but we're going to say that it's just a tiny bit sharp, okay? So, in a moment, I'm going to have you close your eyes, and then I'm going to touch your face with either this soft brush or this slightly sharp metal spoon, alright? And I want you to tell me if you feel soft or if you feel sharp, okay? Okay, good. So I want you to just close your eyes, no peeking. Okay, now I'm going to start. Good, that was sharp. Good, and that was soft. So that's what the sharp feels like and the soft feels like, okay? Now, keep your eyes closed. I'm just going to touch your face in different places. Good. 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 Excellent. You did a wonderful job at that. Your skin is very, very sensory, I suppose. It has very, very good sense of sense. So that's a very good sign. That's wonderful. Alright, now, if you would like, I do have a little bit of a concoction that the master has made for you. This is a very special concoction that he made. It's supposed to really just sort of kickstart your brain a little bit, your mind, and get you feeling a bit more like yourself. Well, your new self. It's going to just speed up your cognitive faculties and help you feel a bit more aware, okay? Okay. Now, you don't need very much. I know that this says that it is quite a lot, obviously. You don't have to worry about it. It's really not all that much that you'll need. So I'm just going to give this to you. You'll take just a little bit of a sip, and then this should help your mind a little bit. Now, sometimes you might feel a bit of racing thoughts after this, and it may also wake up some of those memories, I suppose. But it is very crucial in helping you get the most out of life, okay? I'm actually not sure what's in it, if I'm being honest. This is one of the machines that I'm not allowed to touch, so I'm not exactly sure, but I have drank it many, many times before, and the master has never led me astray. the master is a very, very good person, and as I said, he is an absolute genius. If you would like, I could take a little drink of this first, just to show you that it's okay. Okay, here. Just gives a little bit of a jolt to the senses. So, if you would like, you can have a bit of this. Otherwise, I suppose we could wait until the master gets back too. But he might be quite impressed that we've taken the initiative and done some of this on our own first. Okay, here you are. Just take a nice little sip of that. There. Oh, do you not like how it tastes? Oh, fascinating. It doesn't really taste like anything to me. I wonder if your taste buds are feeling a bit more strong than mine. You really are better than me in almost every way, it seems. Well, the master's going to be very pleased with that. I don't really have anything to test your taste buds, but maybe next time, alright? We'll do your taste. Perhaps your smell too. Do you smell anything right now? Anything distinctive? Rotting flesh, you should be smelling that. Maybe your senses are not quite as sharp as I thought. That's alright. I'm sure that they will get stronger as we go, okay? Now, just one final thing, okay? I would just like to take a little bit of a sample of your blood. You see, reanimating a corpse, it takes a lot of power in order to do that. And it's really, it reanimates you down to the molecular level. So, I think that we will want to get a really, really good look at your blood and see exactly how that shocking bit of energy affected the molecules of your blood. Is that okay with you? Okay, so I'm just going to start out with a needle here. Do you remember needles? Okay, good. Needles are something that doctors use to help us. That's what the master always says. Now, I'm not going to be doing any sort of injections or anything like that today, don't you worry. I'm just going to start out with a needle. I'll just take some of your blood, okay? Just a very little bit. There we are. That's all we need. I'm just going to pop this right on here. It's a nice clean needle, don't worry. I don't think it's ever been used before. It looks nice and clean, doesn't it? Okay. I'm just going to get a little jar here. Okay. There we are. Just got this little jar. I'm just going to put some of your blood in here. Ooh, almost dropped it. That's alright. Okay, now I'm just going to take this and just make a tiny little prick in your arm, okay? Do you have a preference on which arm you would like? Okay, yeah, that's perfectly fine. Alright. Now, just hold nice and still, okay? Just going to be a little prick there. There we go. Just there. Excellent, excellent. Alright, just one more moment, please. You're doing a wonderful job. There. See? Nothing to it. Put this in a little jar here. Oh, goodness. It's a bit thicker than I would have imagined. Interesting. Okay. It's definitely a bit darker than I would have expected as well. I'm not actually sure what my blood looks like. I've never taken my own blood. The master has taken it, but I'm actually not really sure what he does with it. Anyway, I'm sure that he studies it and learns all kinds of wonderful things about how to help people, because he is a wonderful doctor. Anyway, so I will put this to the side, and he will be very, very pleased to get to study your blood. Well, that was quite a lot of excitement for your first few minutes alive, I suppose. I'm sure that you're still feeling a bit disoriented, right? Okay, well, that will fade with time, especially as you get to know the master. But perhaps for now it would be a good idea if you just took a little bit of a rest before the master gets back. I'm not exactly sure when he will get back. He left he was a bit frustrated. And sometimes when he leaves, when he's frustrated, he's gone for a little while. So I don't know when he'll be back here, but I know that he will be so very, very excited to meet you once he does get back. But until then, you feel free to rest, okay? And I will watch over you. And I'll be here when you wake up, alright? Okay. Do you think that you could get a bit of a rest? Good, good. Well, it was absolutely wonderful to meet you today. Oh, we haven't chosen a name for you yet. That's alright. You keep thinking about what sort of a name you might like. Just not Shelley, that's my name. Any other name, though, you can have, okay? And you and I will spend lots of time together now, getting to know each other. Me getting to show you the world in a new light. But for now, you are looking like you've had quite a lot of excitement. Perhaps it would be good to have a bit of a rest. Okay, well, I will see you later,